This short video provides an introduction to backward design. Before we talk about backward design, let's examine traditional approaches to designing classes. In a traditional design, the planning process often looks like this. 1. Select the topic or information to teach, or follow a textbook with selected topics. 2. Plan lessons to help students to learn that topic. 3. Create an assessment to check if students learned the topic. Does this look similar to what you've done in the past? Wiggins and McTighe identified two common problems. They called these the twin sins, which means two big problems. Coverage-focused teaching happens when teachers focus on content. Teachers are focused on a topic, for example, past simple, and they will move on to the next topic following their plan, even if students haven't mastered or learned the topic. Maybe you can remember a time when you were determined to finish all of your presentation, the activities in the book, or your lesson plan, even though it was clear that students weren't actually learning. Activity-driven teaching happens when teachers fill class time with fun games or tasks without considering what students are learning. Maybe you have had an experience where students were engaged and really enjoying learning, but you realized that you had nothing to include on the exams, or your students didn't do well on their test. To avoid these problems, Wiggins and McTighe asked teachers to consider a question. How can we plan our teaching so that we help students to learn better? They answer the question by starting with the end, or the goal. That is why the approach is named backward design. Backward design is a course or curriculum framework. It provides a way for you to organize your units or teaching or an entire course. The stages of backward design are 1. Identify the desired outcomes. Start with what you want your students to learn or be able to do by the end of the lesson or unit, the desired outcomes. 2. Plan the assessments. Plan a way to measure if students have achieved these desired outcomes. You could use tests or quizzes, but also consider projects and activities in communicative language classrooms. The key to backward design is making an assessment plan before planning the day-to-day activities of the course. 3. Design the learning activities. Plan activities and lessons to help students learn and achieve the desired outcomes. As you plan your lessons for each day, keep your goals in mind. Give the students the information and the opportunities to practice that they need in order to develop their skills and do well on the assessments that you plan to give them. If you follow the 3 backward design steps, students can understand and master the material. It's important to remember that we need to be flexible. We may need to change our plans while we are teaching or even change our goals and assessments.